So it looks like Nicolas Pepe and Teanna Trump are getting married. Now, of course, Nicolas Pepe, if you know him, he's a footballer. He used to play for Arsenal. Arsenal paid, a lot of money from 80, 90 million quid. And by a lot of accounts, he was a bit of a flop at Arsenal. I think he's a talented player, a quality player. And now I think he's playing in Spain. But he went back to France for a bit after Arsenal. Like I said, I think he's currently playing in Spain. And of course, Teanna Trump, she's a former adult star. I believe she's retired from it now. I don't think she's that old. But of course, she's a bad one. Light skinned, bad one. What could I say that's not already been said about her? And, throat go. No doubt Nicolas Pepe, he knows what he's got himself in for there. But going out with a hoe and marrying one are two different things, right? You can't make a hoe into a housewife. Don't try and domesticate these chicks because it's just going to end up costing you time and money. So I hope he knows what he's doing. If he's marrying her, hopefully he's one of these brothers, one of these footballers that have got like all their assets in their mum's name. So if anything happens, they're still good. I don't know if Pepe's like that. Hopefully he is, because it's clear, maybe she likes him for his looks. He's not an ugly guy per se, but I don't swing that way, so I wouldn't really be able to comment accurately. Maybe she's attracted to his looks. Definitely, of course, is attracted to his money. But she's not really going on social media talking about it, so she's not using him for clout, which is one thing. But not using him for clout and not using him for money, they are two different things, right? Because he can be providing a nice enough lifestyle to the point where she doesn't feel like she has to go on social media and advertise her man being a footballer and all this stuff. But you never know, man. You never know. And, hopefully he just doesn't get lost in the sauce, bro. That's really the main purpose of this video. Hopefully Nicolas Pepe does not get lost in the sauce here and he doesn't, Teanna Trump doesn't end up taking all of his money, because that would be a shame, considering he is a former Arsenal player who, yes, admittedly didn't meet expectations, but in my opinion is a very talented footballer and had provided Arsenal with some great moments as well. Let's have it right. This guy had a hell of a left foot on him. And, if it wasn't for Bukayo Saka's, burst through on the right, Nicolas Pepe I don't think he'd still be at Arsenal now, but he might have had a bit better of a career at Arsenal. Because honestly, once Saka took his spot on the right side, Pepe was never going to be able to make his way back into the squad. The only way it would have happened was if they moved Saka back to the left. But Saka's best position was on the right and they had Martinelli for the left. So it was a bit tough, but, it is what it is. It's football at the end of the day. But this Nicolas Pepe marrying Teanna Trump is more than football. That's money and lifestyle and all that stuff. So, like I said, hopefully Nicolas Pepe's got his stuff patterned where he won't get rinsed for all his bread. Hopefully. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the marriage. What do you think of Nicolas Pepe as a footballer as well? I'd be curious to know what you guys think in the comments below. Another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag, and I'm out. Peace.